Hello everybody! We are back with Persona 5 Royal. I probably am standing in front of Haru because I was gonna rank up with her. Hey Narzen! So,
Good day.
yesterday I had a pretty short stream and I started pretty late because Twitch was having issues. And like right when I went to start streaming, tried to start it like exactly like at 5 o'clock, and it was apparently right when it started having problems. And then we kind of like waited to eat food, and I didn't get to start until kind of late for me. But mostly I just did grinding in Mementos and like finished off the new area. Takakura-san. So that's the new president of her dad's company.
Thank you.
She's not sure if he's on the up and up or not. Why don't we try a Big Bang Burger? That's not where I would go for coffee. I guess it's her company's place, though. Okay, actually I shouldn't judge because I will totally get, like, mochas at McDonald's, and I feel like that's kind of the equivalent. I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said he often complained about my father, but just as many people seem to say the exact opposite. I feel like complaining about her father is actually a mark in his favor, because her father sucked. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Trust no one. Trust who you want to trust. I really do want to trust Takakura-san, but I just don't know if I can. Your Chrome blew up. Oh geez. Wow, I always have... Okay, no, I don't have Facebook open anymore. I suppose I'll need to learn the truth of the matter myself.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. He sounds like... No, it's not too late. I will just rip up the contract. Is marrying him my only option? No! Though now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. The contract needs improving by a legate for the Archlector of Deliverance. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with the marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen, and let the rest of my life pass me by. Hey, Tez. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? Doesn't matter now.
yes.
You're right. I should look forward to the future instead of thinking back on the past. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would never have anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. She's so cute. increases the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. Took me a second to like even read that. I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all of this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Akira-kun. We can forego the elephants though, don't worry.
Now,
It was
shall we
the
return home?
anti-Akechi. I wanted to apologize for all of the weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves? Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. Oh, we're all here for you. So naively nice to need. That's true. Thank you. It's always when I'm alone that the doubt creeps in. I mean, I feel like Haru is aware that the world is terrible, because her dad, like, literally sells her into marriage, and her fiance is, like, a sexually harassing dickbag. She's still being nice. That just means she's stronger.
Ah, you're back.
Because she's kind in the face of all of that. Actually, Haru is, pretty much because her specialty is, her, like, combat specialties are psychic and, guns, and she's got, like, a, what, like a grenade launcher type thing? People kind of basically headcanon her as being super into, like, the super sweet one, who is then super into, like, the explosions. It goes super crazy. Grenades are super hugs. How come I don't have Mishima? I did that thing he asked me to do. No, wait, go back. Go back. I didn't have Kawakami make things. Why is the phone made out of a Pikachu carcass? What? What are you talking about?
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
Oh no. I also wanted her to do laundry, I think. Yeah, I have a bunch of these. Okay, remind me to have her do laundry tomorrow. The phone is blatantly covered in I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh?
Yes, gambling is very dirty. Thank you for shaking my hand. I'm never gonna wash it.
Huh?
Please wash it. I can't believe that you're really here, in a church. I read on the internet that you pray to God for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, is it true that you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Well, nothing's been I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'd be the first woman to surpass the 3rd Dan League. I really believe in you. Thank you very much. She has such pretty eyes.
Good evening.
Men like that approach me all the time. At first, I thought you were one of them. I really must apologize for being rude to you. It bothers me when people make such a big fuss over me, considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me play here. You see, he's my shogi friend, and he's very kind. He once told me that he wanted to become a professional player, and he doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together.
Oh.
So, I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called The Venus of Shogi. That's quite the headline. It certainly is. Oh, look at her blushy face. It's not really an excuse, but the editorial staff came up with that title on their own. Ever since I won the Female Shogi League, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured I could contribute to the shogi world. Besides, my mother seemed to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. So I want to live up to the expectations she has for me. That's always a recipe. Oh my god, the cutest dog just went by. Oh my god, there's another! Oh, there was 2 super cute dogs. One of them looked like Peanut. This is always a recipe for, like, bad kid upbringing. Having a difficult time? A bit. But it's fine, because it's from my mother.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I should be teaching you about how to play instead of talking about my mother. Today, I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic for using the reserved pawns you've taken away from your opponent in a more effective way. Nevertheless, I apologize. You're such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you.
Actually,
Aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken to about my mother.
All right.
I will instruct you
I
while
look
we
forward
play.
to it.
Thank God for that knowledge boost.
Until next time.
Can you imagine getting a follow-up phone call every time you hung out with someone? I would put my phone on silent. I'm not really hungry, but that's fine. Different tactics. Just hanging out with people. Tez, I want a pizza covered in mushrooms. If you if you get Domino's, just get me lava cake. But oh, that's amazing. You are right, Narson. No, that's pretty much here too. Like, I'll eat their pizza. Like, yeah, I guess I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's just kind of like, you know, it's not good. But I will eat it. I more often get their, like, chicken stuff like their buffalo chicken thing. And then I douse it in ranch. I think the Papa John's pizza is better than Domino's.
Hi.
I really don't like Pizza Hut pizza. Although I also haven't had it for years because I just like, it's in my childhood, I was just like, I don't like Pizza Hut pizza. It's just not good. So I don't know if I would feel differently now. Because in terms of like ranking, you know, none of them are great pizza. You like Pizza Hut personal pan cheese pizza, nothing else. That's fair. You think Shido's gonna become the prime minister at this rate? With Akechi-kun and Shido-san, it feels like some heroes have been born this year.
Well, shall we begin?
Narsen, they like Akechi. Man, I'm glad that I don't have to answer any of these questions. People are all cockweasels.
Hey.
Listen, that's so much time. I managed to do this palace in one day, even in my first playthrough. When I was not nearly, like, as efficient. And, like, aware. Oh no! Let me go to the airsoft shop. This game is a... No, I'm talking about like my own efficiency in playing the game and like managing the time in the game. And I'm just like more aware of what is important to focus on in what order.
Yo. Okay. You should be grateful.
Nice. That was a good chunk of stuff.
The air's dry, so be careful when you're handling gunpowder. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
Wait, I did this.
Come again.
Did you make lists of all the CDs? I mean, no, obviously I did not do that. Please don't be ridiculous. Okay, I'm just like double checking that I actually have the best thing on everybody so that I can sell off the other stuff.
What's up? Yo. Alright. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. Even though it gets dry in the winter, be careful. Guns are prone to misfire if it gets too humid.
It's only a sale for me. I is ranked up high enough that he gives me a discount on customization.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, yeah.
Come again.
Porn Town.
Here we go. do you think?
You know, what Morgana does is his own business. Okay, Haru is ready to rank up now. See, I was just thinking, I was like, maybe if she's not ready to rank up after this, I'll just go into the palace. But nope. You just gotta do it. What's Shinya's next ability? Well, whatever. Shinya's the little grade schooler who's the gamer. Oh, that one's a good one. No, Futaba's not a grade schooler. She is our age. Well, that's not my fault. Oh, I think it's also Vegetable Day. Isn't it? Didn't I just come one day early? Those don't look ready.
Good day.
12/7. God. 29. Oh, it's 12/6. I keep forgetting that you guys can't see the date. I'm sorry. If I was nice, I would move that. But I'm not nice. Going to find some books to help me study coffee.
Thank you.
Jean Bocho. She likes coffee a lot now. I see. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Can you make some for me? I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hope to match the intense depth of Sakura-san's coffee.
To be honest,
You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. That's a surprise. Yes, after all, everyone knows the company for its burgers. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. Black light coffee. Oh, she did. I was like, I thought she'd like my joke. You're so funny, Akira-kun. You were trying to cheer me up, weren't you? Thanks for that. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside. What? She's not weak. I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Oh, good.
All right.
But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Ugh. Get out. Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about that contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. Why doesn't she just hire a lawyer? Like even if she doesn't trust the company lawyers or something, can't she just go and like hire some big fancy lawyer to like look at this contract and provide legal services? That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Pay Ryuji to break the guy's face. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. Wow. I'm gonna murder him. I'm out of here. I'm sorry about that. That guy is horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. You're not powerless. Oh, sorry. I practically forced you to say that. But thank you. I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
mushrooms. Get a lawyer. Oh my god. Like, I know that she's only 18 or 17 or 18 or whatever, but like,
You're back.
get a lawyer. The election battle has reached the halfway point. The polls for each election ward have remained the same, though. Does this mean Shido's victory is guaranteed? That would be the case. I wonder if voting will shift if Shido has a change of heart. Nobody will vote for him once they find out he's a criminal. Assuming they find out before they vote. That's the important part. We would prefer him to announce his crimes before the election. But if the change of heart doesn't make it, the election will go just as expected. We have to believe. Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen beforehand. All we can do is change his heart. We should be able to put a stop to this if we succeed.
Okay. Come on.
He gives me such a hard time about shit. No, I want.
Okay. Hi.
Okay. What did my buddy want? I forget.
Hi there!
Oh my god, it wasn't like the thing right here, was it?
Thank you for stopping in. I see.
Power Fizz. 12-13.
I see.
Power and luck.
I see. What do you want to do? Hey. Oh.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Not bad.
If possible, I'd like to draw at this very location. I bet I could create an amazing piece.
This drink.
Delicious. The portions are mixed perfectly. Chat, chat, chat.
What are your thoughts?
Have you ever been suddenly struck with a hunger right in the middle of class? It's quite unbearable for me. Could this be a side effect from spending time in the metaverse? This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Perhaps I'll store some Jagariko in my bag, should the worst come to pass. Deep stuff.
I enjoyed that.
All right.
Thank you. See you later.
Hi.
Good. I think that that's better gear for 2 people. I like how they always remind me to, like, if you're gonna go into the palace, make sure you bring everybody. And I'm like, guys, please. There we go. Wow, neither Makoto nor Haru. So, probably a good day to go into the palace, I guess. Let's do a money reading.
What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
Oh, I guess I will do an affinity reading.
What shall we do
now? Makoto wasn't ready to rank up at her last thing, so.
Here we go. What do you think?
Here we go.
Hey, we're all here. I'll just add this.
Let's save right here.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
Here we go. So, Shido's Palace is an interesting one. It's also a long palace.
Come on, let's go.
Time for work.
So,
We've arrived. Now let's push forward, Joker.
you already got like the whole implication that we have these 5 VIPs. It's gonna be like a series of bosses, basically.
Yep.
A restaurant up
Indeed.
ahead. this way? Yeah.
Somewhere.
It's all masked dudes in here too?
I have something.
Oh my god. They're green.
I'll reveal your true form. Focus.
I can't insta-kill that pupper.
Show me your true form.
Oh!
Now's our chance. Do they have some treasure?
Nice. Huh. Skimmed.
It's weak to nuclear moves. Fire's not gonna work. Aggravating. It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly.
This might kill them.
Two enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Up to you. Fox taking over.
Baton pass complete. Up next, our powerful attack.
No. But I want that item.
With beauty and grace.
Well, it'll only target Cerberus, right? I think so.
On guard! Settle
Let's see.
down. You stand before our princess.
Not for long.
I am her sword. Enthralled.
Enchanted. Very beautiful.
Oh, god dang it.
Enemy crushed. Keep that up, folks.
There we go.
How very generous.
Hi, Morty.
According to plan.
Just
Give
like I
him
thought.
all the ear scritches.
Okay. I have something.
Aww. It's cute. Cats are cute. You have to spend like this entire palace listening to Shido,
Somewhere.
which is kind of terrible. That's the way I came in, so I think we're taking the stairs.
I have something.
It's locked.
The door is locked.
Hi!
Show me your true form.
He knows he's defenseless.
Somewhere.
That's terrible. The exclusive restaurant. We have to get a membership card. I forgot about that.
Somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
I think I have to go, like, back. I have to go to the restaurant so that they tell me that I need a membership card.
Oh,
Ristorante Elite.
no!
This restaurant is exclusive to members. Those without a membership card will be rejected.
What?
Let me in.
This is...
The guy's like, can I see your boarding pass? And we're just like, no.
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form. I have something. Show me your true form.
I must have to go back up here.
I have something. Show me your true form.
I dropped my card.
Hey,
Hello. Footprints. I actually kind of love the whole footprint thing.
See it.
Thank you. I like how the footprints just like originate here. He was just bored at that bar, and then he went off. You may see my membership card.
What?
this is... Huh. Oh my.
That
Here's
must
the
be
blue.
the table.
Right. That influential politician comes here. Why don't we have a seat at the table next to it and wait for him? I'll go. He may become guarded if we go in a big group. Wouldn't it be odd with just one girl sitting there, though?
I like how there's a piano, like a piano lounge version of the palace music.
Does someone want to come with me?
I feel like I sent for Yuji last time I played this. I have like this memory of it being Ryuji in the fancy restaurant. Yusuke knows how to be fancy.
Hold up! I'll go with her.
Oh,
That's fine with me.
Skull Ryuji just
I mean,
insists.
It's a restaurant.
What are you, a preschooler? I was wondering why you were so excited about this. Why isn't anyone asking me to do this? All right, we're going in. Everyone else stay nearby. I'll give the signal when the time is right.
Man, what should I eat?
You can't get full off of food in a palace. He's as dumb as ever.
I can't read this.
I'll have the sautéed foie gras, a salad garnished with truffles, and roasted lamb, please.
I can't believe you can order so easily like that.
She's
Say,
mature.
aren't we kind of young compared to the others here? They're all involved with Shido, yeah?
They seem to be major figures in the political and financial worlds.
On whose permission are you sitting there, brats?
Look at their
Who's?
their masks.
I don't see any reserved signs or nothing here.
It'd be a nuisance if you'd make a racket next to my table. I wish to dine leisurely. Children like you who are simply hungry should leave.
Wow.
What was that?
Ryuji, no.
Skull, be quiet.
Sorry.
I apologize for our discourtesy.
If you understand, then go home.
Excuse me, but might you be Mr. Oe?
Indeed I am.
This will be an impudent request, but would you provide us a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
From the looks of it, you appear to be minors. Why do you need an introduction?
We wish to be granted an audience with him. His political ideology resonates so much with us. Of course, the same can be said about you, Mr. Oe.
You have quite the silver tongue for one so young. Not that I mind it. Are you a high school student?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of high schools, I've heard that some principal somewhere kicked the bucket. He supposedly tried to leak Mr. Shido's name. Had he simply obeyed, he could have remained in the upper echelons. To think he would cast all that away. An elite such as myself can't even fathom why someone would do such a thing. If you pledge your loyalty, you're given the honor of selecting those who would have mental shutdown.
Gross.
Did you ask Mr. Shido to trigger a mental shutdown?
You're
on
all
someone as
bad
well?
people.
Hmm? Ah, more or less.
Considering your caliber, I would assume that the target must have been someone quite important.
Important? No. The target himself was nothing that impressive.
Oh, you must be being modest.
You recall the subway accident early last spring? The one I had targeted was that engineer.
That was you?
It
Wow.
was to take out the president of some company and a diplomat who sided with current government.
I see. That was very useful, Mr. Oe.
Such a long cutscene.
Actually, my sister is a prosecutor at the public prosecutor's office. I could pass on what you just said to her. How about it? Won't you give us a letter of introduction?
She
that a
is
threat?
hardcore.
Who are you two?
The letter of introduction, please.
Don't get cocky, brats. I'll never give you one.
Looks like you have one, though. Well, guess it's time to use brute force.
Guys!
It's convenient that they just have these letters pre-written.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I have that guy. He's not weak to anything. Okay, but don't do physical, ice, or wind. Cool. Yusuke will be useless.
Don't rush it. Okay.
No.
The opponent is strong.
Uh.
Don't do anything reckless.
Flip him, Persona! Bam!
Persona!
He blocked that last time.
Super move. Ultra charge!
My god, I just wasted that concentrate.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona! Go down.
Wow,
Persona!
that was a lot. Oh, I thought he was gonna be strong to physical.
Don't do anything reckless.
Persona!
That was pretty straightforward.
All right, we got a letter of introduction.
Please keep the truth of that subway accident a secret.
Nope.
Fine.
What?
In any case, it turns out Principal Kobayakawa was connected to Shido after all. No wonder he was so adamant about me digging up information on the Phantom Thieves.
Still, I can't believe Shido just killed him so nonchalantly.
I can.
The entire nation is underwater in his palace. He must feel nothing toward one measly educator.
In any case, even though that politician was cognitive, he turned into a monster. Up until Kanashiro's palace, cognitive beings were nothing more than weak presences.
No, that Oe fellow just now wasn't a cognition. But he had the memories and appearance of an actual person. He was probably a shadow fused with a cognition. It's like making the shadow wear human skin.
That's weird.
I've never seen anything like that before. Such power is normally impossible.
Wasn't Shido the one who destroyed the research done by Oracle's mother on cognition?
Oh, do you think that when he did, he took the results for his own purposes? Shido. For all we know, Shido could have some hidden trick that allows him to tamper with his own palace. We need to be especially careful from here on out.
So,
Yes, of course. I will continue accepting them, even after I am inaugurated as Prime Minister.
As expected from you, Mr. Shido. You are truly a reliable man.
And in return, I only ask for your continued support. Standing up to the world does require money.
Of course. I'll make sure to prepare compensation as thanks for your help in cleaning up. The incident with that accident in spring was very beneficial. This is all thanks to you, sir.
If the study of cognitive science progresses, I believe it's possible to increase the target range.
I bid you good luck with that endeavor. I hope you will continue to assist us.
adults are the worst. Elevator head will take us to the pool deck. It's definitely going to be a lot easier on my SP if I can auto kill a lot of the shadows.
The effect of the cognitive... I didn't...
I should write something.
All right then.
Okay, get ready for a truly ridiculous mechanic.
Oh, hold on a sec, you guys.
We're all mice.
Wait, what the shit? Mice? This is preposterous. Or something like that.
Oh, go to hell, Inari. Can you just come back here? Thank goodness! We're human again. Looks like we turn back when we leave the affected range. It's not really a big deal.
It most certainly is a big deal. Explain what just happened to us.
It seems like people who Shido views as intruders turn into mice near those Shido statues.
So we're nothing but rodents to him, huh? That's irritating.
I agree. We need to be extra careful when we're in mouse form. We won't be able to open doors, and any enemy we try to fight in that state will beat us to a pulp.
So all we can do is hide? I guess we'll have to change to a completely defensive strategy. I hope we can find a secret passage to get through there.
Okay. I love trying to open the door when you're a mouse, though. Watch this. Oh. Oh, that's right. So you can try to go this way, but this is gonna be locked.
The door is locked. We should look for another route.
Oh? Joker!
This door's locked.
Oh no! There must be a duct somewhere.
Somewhere.
There it is. No! Get away from me!
I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack success! Psychokinetic moves should help here. It won't be a problem.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Stay there!
Do you accept? Such a brat.
Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Ba-bum.
Who's next?
You've got a new mask, Joker!
Da-da-da-da.
All right. It's somewhere.
just hit me. That's something important. Indeed.
So, if you couldn't guess, it turns off the
I can feel it.
statue mechanic. No, I should go around this way. Unlock that door.
Whoa!
Whatever. No! God dang it.
Everyone, do your best! We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Sona!
Joker, you're vulnerable! Quick, use your special attack! Joker, are you alright?
Oh god. Oh my god. I just almost died.
Joker, your health is low! Watch out!
Good lord. Just almost killed myself on that.
Awaiting orders, Joker.
Sword safety.
Time for this.
Defender's really scared! Please, don't run!
Now I'm scared to do physical attacks.
The enemy is electrified. Melee may work, but you might get shocked.
Come on. What's the technical against electric?
You're mine.
Ooh, Joker,
No
you're
sudden
looking cool.
movement.
It's no good. You can't talk to it.
Let's go.
All out attack!
I'll save you.
Thank you, Yusuke.
Persona!
You did it, Frost.
Serves you right.
We can't talk right now.
Rude.
Beat him up!
And the curtain falls.
Okay. Yeah, we beat him. Let's move on.
God. Cats. There's a cat attack going on. Okay, there's stairs there, and there's an elevator down there.
See it. Show me your true form. I'll reveal your true form. I have something. There's a treasure chest.
That's the elevator is where I want to go.
Yes.
I'll reveal your true form. Show me your true form.
Oops. Oops.
One enemy. And it's
Let's go.
Ooh, you can hit their weakness. Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
I'll compromise. What did you say?
Not bad.
Let's go.
All out attack.
Okay. Easy win. They were not. I'll reveal your true form. A new move? Awesome.
Ooh. Okay, so this was the right thing to do first.
I have something.
Gonna get this will seed.
That's a will seed, ain't it? We're doing pretty good so far.
I like how his is covered in roses. God, that animation is always so funny to me.
One of Shido's will seeds, huh? Nice. Let's find the rest of them.
Yeah, this is definitely easier than in my memory. I probably shouldn't say that. I'm just cursing myself. I'm trying to think about, there's like more and more complex like mice puzzle things in between the bosses. I'm trying to think what
Joker,
else.
There's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
Oh.
I do have the perma pick. Immovable shirt. Like, what does that even mean? Repel physical. Sullied with corruption. Oh, it's unisex. I guess I'll go to the Velvet Room. For the alarm.
Do you need something?
should go get my chocolate lava cake from downstairs.
I'll just add this.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
This what you wish to register a persona? Are you certain? There is an alarm in effect. Prepare for the unexpected! Always
What kind of
strive for
items?
more!
Ooh, I did think I was gonna do that.
This weapon will be stronger than normal. This weapon.
Ah, so this is your intent. Perhaps this is a
I'll
bit
resummon Thor.
excessive.
Done already? You wish to view the compendium. Take a look. This person you wish to summon this. This is your power. Alarm time, inmate. One of my favorite duties. We're gonna chop them up all at once. A group will be executed. That's a pretty strong one.
I wonder how
You
expensive.
wish to fuse an ally beyond your limits?
I'd do that.
Choose which skills to inherit.
He's gonna learn Ice Amp.
This should bestow well.
It's always seems good to take advantage of the fusion alarm for an advanced fusion. I like having Miracle Punch. I wonder if there's an upgraded version of Miracle Punch and I just told it not to do that. He already repels fire.
Send it to a world different than this one. Today we will hang them more forcefully. It seems you are making good use of the alarm.
This will arise from the may your powers become one.
Oh no, why?
Well now, a most most unexpected turn of events.
Guess that's okay. I guess it's because he was one of the fusions that I made.
Do you need something?
During the alarm.
The inmate needs Argywish to perform an execution. What path do you want? You okay with this? Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Hold on. He's got all foes.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extra. My.
You okay with this? You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
Ooh.
Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough. Power requires sacrifice. What are you waiting for?
This is the then let us begin.
Let's get that brave blade. No, I don't think I need that.
do.
This is the power you will get. This may be a bit gruesome.
Yay! Severe ice damage. No.
You change your... Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Okay. Out to the
We've
pool
arrived.
deck.
Let's do it.
Oh God, I should have paid attention to... I just fused him. I'm pretty sure he's weak to electric. That the next boss is like a version of Fornius, who was that
Let's get back to exploring.
manta ray looking guy. I was double checking what his weakness was. They don't always apply the same way to mini bosses, but
Oh.
Somewhere.
I remember this guy.
Hey, dude. You got a sec? Nice day today, huh? Actually, maybe not. I want to go swimming in the pool. Yeah. It's your turn, Panther.
What? Hello there. We really would like to speak with you.
We won't take much of your time. Will you listen? Please, sir.
Sorry, but please leave me be. I don't have time for you rowdy children.
Hey, you little...
No, we apologize for our lack of manners.
Ryuji, come on.
We should leave.
The hell's up with that guy? Did he really have to be acting all high and mighty like that?
I just love how Ryuji has
Fair,
no
You
chill.
walked up to him and said, "Hey, dude, you need to approach this with more tact. Starting the conversation with a quarrel won't get us anywhere."
Our approach doesn't matter if you won't listen to us. What are we supposed to do?
Right on, Tez.
Let's speak to the people around here. Perhaps we'll learn more about that man's temperament.
At the very least, we might get some kind of hint.
I guess that'd be better than nothing. Well, asking for info it is.
Okay, let's go.
Splashy, splashy. Let me go get my chocolate cake.